Oi, oi, oi. Wininikaninikanki. Oi, oi, oi. Zaki. Baka. I got bored, Chad. I got bored. Anyways, jokes aside, you've heard the news. Megadeth is retiring, and they are not going to be making music anymore. So I just kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit and kind of give my 6 cents on the situation. Before I do that, just out of celebration for Megadeth, I'd like to show my collection. I have fucking Countdown to Extinction. Great album. It's a great thrash metal album. It's extremely peak. You know, it's just here you got Vic Rattlehead, gonna do his shit because he's a Vic Rattlehead. And you get the little booklet in here. Maybe I can hang up some more pictures of Megadeth, because I got some pictures. Fuck. Okay. Oh yeah, handsome little fella. Dave Mustaine. That was when he was actually hot. So there's Countdown to Extinction. Here's Rust in Peace. Now this is peak thrash metal right here. Some people say it's the greatest. I can agree to an extent. Then you get the biohazard thing. You can take this out and do the booklet. Whole thing. You got Rust in Peace. And last but not least, you have Peak the fucking album. Peace sells, but who is buying? And you got this shit. Again, Peak the album. That's what it's called. That's what I like to call it. Peak the album, because it's a peak album. It's got some pretty good tracks. I really like the intro to Peace Sells. It's a great bass intro, and I love me some bass. So, fuck, hold on, chat. Before we continue, I'm sorry for the Bakugo intro. I just felt a little bit silly. My girlfriend sent me a snap of her watching MHA, so I just felt like doing the Bakugo impression. Anyways, this is not about Bakugo. This is about Megadeth retiring. So, Megadeth. You know Megadeth. If you don't know who Megadeth is, obviously you should unsubscribe. Because, you're not a metalhead if you don't know who Megadeth is. What are we fucking talking about, bro? Megadeth. Great thrash metal band. Essential thrash metal band. Very much so an essential thrash band. Doesn't matter if you listen to all of the albums. What matters is that you listen to some fucking Megadeth. Enjoy some Megadeth, man. But this band has done so much for the thrash metal community, and has done so much for metal. So, you can't help but love Megadeth. So, the news that Megadeth is retiring is pretty goddamn shocking, to say the least. I mean, I'm acting like Dave Mustaine diddled some children. He certainly did not do that. But, he did, he's retiring, and it's like, I didn't expect that on my 2025, shock list or whatever. I don't know. I did not expect that to happen in the Big 2-5. I didn't. Nobody did. So it's like, whoa, what the fuck? I should have made a video on it sooner, but I didn't. It's like Ozzy passing away. It's like, we didn't expect that, but it happened. I feel like just like, Ozzy, Megadeth is going to go out great, and they're going to end their shows great. Who knows? Maybe they're going to play some festivals. Maybe there's going to, do a few concerts here and there. Who fucking knows? I'm hoping that's what they do. If they don't, that's completely fine. You know, if Dave Mustaine just wants to be with his family more, if he just wants to lay back more, if he just wants to do all that, that's his business. You know, he doesn't have to keep satisfying us. He doesn't have to. You know, all the guys in Megadeth don't have to keep satisfying us for that matter. You know, all that matters is that they're having their best life. All that matters is that they're happy, really. So, you know, it's pretty damn shocking that we ain't gonna get another Megadeth album after this one. And it's hard to believe, you know, but, you know, it's like, first Ozzy passing, and now this, you know. I hope it's not really the death of metal. I don't think it is. Definitely the oldies are retiring, unfortunately, but you know what? Us younger generations have got to keep grinding. Not only for Ozzy, but also for fucking Megadeth, dude. You know what I mean? We gotta make grouchy old man Mustaine proud. Okay? We gotta make him proud. We gotta make him proud of us. We gotta be proud to be metalheads. Just for Ozzy and Dave. You know, do it for Ozzy and Dave. But I said that in my Ozzy video. Don't, you know, gotta keep making metal for Ozzy. He may not be with us anymore, but you know what? His spirit is still with us. Just like Megadeth may not be making music anymore, but they have made plenty of great tracks throughout the years, and it's going to be a great send off. If you know, I'm hoping the farewell album or whatever, the last album at Megadeth, you know, I'm hoping that's going to be good. I mean, their most recent album, I forgot what that was called. It wasn't Killing Is My Business. That was their first album. But it was okay. It wasn't anything special, but it was alright. This, I'm kind of hoping is great. You know, I'm hoping it's something good. I'm hoping it's a respectful send off for Megadeth. I really don't care for Megadeth, I'm not gonna lie. But I still respect what Dave Mustaine and all of Megadeth have done for the thrash metal community and just the metal community in general, and what they have done for the genre of heavy metal. So, you know what? Before we end this video, before, you know, we get our farewells, I want to share a story of when I saw Megadeth live. So, it was like October 3rd or 4th or 5th. It was in like 2021 or 2022, I think. It might have even been in 2023. I feel like it was around that, like either 2022 or 2023. I think it was 2022 because I remember I saw Korn in Ruoff, you know, at Ruoff Music Center in Noblesville, Indiana. You know, I'm an Indiana resident, so yeah, that's the thing. So I went to Ruoff Music Center, you know, to see Korn, right? And this was in like late 2021, this summer of 2021. That was my second concert ever. So I saw a, advertisement for Five Finger Death Punch and Megadeth. Like, oh, I like Five Finger Death Punch for some reason. Don't fucking flame me. I don't like Five Finger Death Punch anymore. And I saw this Megadeth. So I went more for Megadeth. And I was like, dude, Megadeth is going on tour, man. I need to see Megadeth. So I talked my stepdad into getting us tickets to Five Finger Death Punch and Megadeth. Cause I know he likes Five Finger Death Punch. I like Megadeth. It's a win-win. I was pretty disappointed when I figured out that it was a Five Finger Death Punch concert, because I was thinking it was a Megadeth concert for some reason. I don't know why, but Probably because Megadeth is a more influential band than Five Finger Death Punch. So I was kind of using logic, and there's no logical reason for thrash metal titans Megadeth to open for such filth like Five Finger Death Punch. There's absolutely no logical reason for that. No logical reasoning for that whatsoever. Sorry, I gotta take a Diet Coke break. Anyways, but it was Fire from Gods and the HU, not the Who, not to be confused with, the great The Who, the alright Who, the HU, the Who. The Who and Fire from Gods, they were alright. It's not my type of music. I thought The Who was really interesting, because, it's that, Chinese, native Chinese music mixed with heavy metal. I think that's cool to me. Although their guitarist got caught with some CP, I heard, so that's a shame. But then Megadeth was coming on, right? And we were in a hurry. I was, at least, because I was a metalhead. I was getting into Megadeth. So I was in a hurry, and this dude, right? I don't know what the rush was. I don't know if he really wanted to see Megadeth. I don't know if his wife was going into freaking labor. I don't know why this guy thought it was necessary. If I knew the reason, then I'm like, okay, yeah, it's necessary. But this guy cut in front of everybody in line. Everyone in line. Literally everybody. He was squeezing his eye, and everyone's like, dude, what the hell? What are you doing, man? You're not the only one who wants to see Megadeth. So I got in, somebody yelled, asshole! And my stepdad was like, I second that. And my dumbass was like, I third that. Yeah, guy's an asshole, but I don't know, it's just we didn't have to say it, it was in hindsight, it was just a little disrespectful, but again, in hindsight, I didn't know the situation. You know what I mean? That guy's wife could have been in danger. That guy's wife could have been getting groped by fucking two other guys. Hell, even it was probably there with his daughter, and his daughter's getting groped with two other fucking men. Who knows? I don't know the situation is the point. Still fucked up, nonetheless. But who am I to judge, I guess. But Megadeth came on stage. I think it was Prince of Darkness or Trust that they opened with. I don't remember, but I remember that it was a fucking great show. That's what I remember. It might have been something out of their new album. I think it was The Sick, the Dead, and the Dying. I think that's what the album's called. Yeah, it's The Sick, the Dead, and the Dying. It was an alright album, I guess. But there are some decent songs in it. There's some decent songs in it. So, yeah, it was a good track nonetheless. I mean, it was a good, performance for Megadeth. So, yeah, I'm glad I still got to see Megadeth before they retire. And I still want to go to the last show. But with all of that being said, what do you guys think in the comment section? Do you guys think that it's time for Megadeth to retire? Do you think that they should be playing more? What do you guys think? Do you guys care? Do you guys not really care at all? What do you guys think? And remember, don't be an asshole in the comments. Thank you.